Before I begin, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh man, I was really hoping Michael Keaton would show up and help me with this review. Well, guess I gotta go write one. Be right back. While I'm gone, subscribe to the channel. Okay, I got it. The past decade of Michael Keaton's career has been gangbusters. I mean, there aren't many actors who've had a better stretch over the last decade, much less the kind of late career renaissance that Keaton has had since Birdman, which he followed up with Spotlight, The Founder, and Spider-Man Homecoming in a ridiculous 4-year, 4-movie run. And now, in 2024, he reprises one of his roles that made him the superstar he was in the 80s. And what can I say? He's great again. He lives up to the character. But does the movie live up to him? Well, yes. Maybe. I want to say yes, but that's the key. I want to. I took an oath that I would always tell you fine people the truth. That's why when I say I played college football and I went to college at Ohio State and I once gave Deshaun Watson a massage, I'm telling the truth about at least 2 of those things. And to tell you the truth, there are a lot of aspects of this movie that are good. But the plot isn't really one of them. The performances are good, the sets are good, the score is good, the humor is good, the character building is good, the world building is even kinda good. But the plot is kind of a Frankenstein's monster. If you separate all the various subplots, they're all pretty solid, but they don't combine together in a coherent, well-functioning, overarching story. But let's get back to basics and summarize, without spoilers, what's going on in this movie. Alright, so basically Winona Ryder is back playing Lydia Dietz, all grown up now and hosting a TV show where she goes into people's haunted homes and communicates with the ghosts. She's got an obnoxious and fake boyfriend/producer played by Justin Theroux, but not obnoxious and fake in the way we've become accustomed to seeing men portrayed in every Disney project, say. Obnoxious and fake in the way that makes you say, man, this legacy character I love deserves better, and I believe she'll find something better in this story. That may or may not happen. You'll find out when you watch it. She's got a daughter, Astrid, played by Jenna Ortega.
So this is Astrid.
Astrid.
Now, Jenna Ortega hates her mom. She thinks she's a phony because she claims to talk to ghosts but can't see the one dead person Astrid wants her to see, her father, who died when she was a kid. She also sent her to a boarding school and named her Astrid, but those don't come up as reasons why she doesn't like her mom. Lydia keeps seeing Beetlejuice pop up in crowds of people and starts to get a little freaked out when she has to go home to Winter River after the comical death of her father. Meanwhile, in the Neither world, Beetlejuice is doing his thing with Bob and his other shrunken head employees when his own existential threat surfaces. His ex-wife has reassembled herself limb by limb and is coming to hunt him down. Now, how did it take hundreds of years for Dolores to put herself back together? I don't know. How, you may ask, can Dolores pose any serious threat to Beetlejuice? He's already dead. And yeah, I'm gonna keep saying his name because Keaton's apparently flaking on me. Well, Dolores is apparently a soul sucker.
Oh, getting your soul sucked is... Nope, don't say it.
Don't worry, Beetlejuice makes that joke as fast as you thought of it. So you don't want to get your soul sucked in this way, or you shrivel up and plop down. Well, I mean, like your whole body, whatever. Lydia's boyfriend is being weird, Astrid meets a boy and develops a crush on him, which honestly should have owned a bigger chunk of the runtime. Catherine O'Hara is back and is basically identical to her character in Schitt's Creek. Willem Dafoe is in the movie, because why not? Frank Reynolds shows up for maybe 90 seconds.
Hello!
Hello?
Ongo Goblogian, the art collector.
All these little subplots and more are all fine and good on their own, but they kind of just get shoved together to make it all come together with contrivances. Subplots that feel like they should have more weight are really just plot devices. The plotline that ends up being the most important one is also the one that might be the thinnest. It just doesn't really come together. Now, that's not to disparage the whole movie, not at all, because there's a lot to enjoy. We actually get a little world building for the Neither world. Is it super substantive? No. But is it original? Also, no. But is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. And that's all this movie was going for, was fun. And it accomplished it. The music really puts you into this fun, haunted world right from the opening credits, taking you back to the good old days before the world was exposed to me for the first time. The costume designs are great. All of the ghosts permanently entombed in the afterlife exactly as they looked when they died. The special effects are basically flawless. And the acting was superb. Everyone delivered exactly the performance they needed to make the movie enjoyable. Winona Ryder portrays the harried, grown-up goth girl from the original movie dealing with the trauma she's had. Justin Theroux pulls off the sleazy, disingenuous showbiz producer who is obviously just trying to get as close as possible to the famous woman he has in his vicinity. Jenna Ortega, look, I never watched Wednesday. I had more important things to do. I don't remember what those things were, but I'm sure they were important. Oh, that's right. I was injuring myself on bad turf training to go to grad school and use the remaining eligibility I had. Okay, fine. I should have watched Wednesday. But I do remember when all the hype was surrounding that show thinking there's no way that this Jenna Ortega was worth all the praise she was getting for this Netflix show. I was wrong. She's a good actress. Her scenes are the most engaging in the movie. They're the scenes where I stop waiting for the next laugh and just enjoy slowing it down as she deals with her rough relationship with her mom or this cute boy she just met. But it's Michael Keaton's movie. Even though he probably comes in around number 4 or 5 on the screen time charts. But he makes every scene he's in count. He accounts for about 90% of the humor in the movie. He plays up every scene over the top exactly as he should in a movie that's as ridiculous as this. We actually get a little backstory to Beetlejuice's character. Now, did I need a little backstory for Beetlejuice? No. Was I asking for a little backstory for Beetlejuice? No. Am I mad that I get a little backstory for Beetlejuice? No. Anytime he was on the screen, the movie got more fun. Michael Keaton did as well with him as he did all the way back in the 80s, and as well as he's played pretty much every role he's ever had. Even in The Other Guys, he always nails it.
We were not smart, Captain Gene.
It's just Captain. It's just Captain. It's not Captain Gene. I don't have a kiddie show. Sounds creepy, Captain Gene.
If you want a quick review for this movie, other than what I put in the title of this video, here it is. It's a Tim Burton movie. It's weird, it's kind of messy, you wonder what kind of dude comes up with a tale to tell in a world like this. But it's also fun, and the terrific cast makes it plenty enjoyable despite its flaws. So even though Michael Keaton didn't show up for me, I still say you should show up to see him. And if you already saw it, let me know in the comments what you thought, and have yourself a wonderful day.
All right, the sauce.
What?
The sauce. I don't know. You're using too much sauce. Okay? Review's over.